Good evening, guys. It is May 1st, 2024. Well, I've got some bad news. This brand new GE washing machine has been acting up. I just made a video saying that I was fairly happy with it, which, when it works, I am. But just this past week, it stopped spinning. Or I should say it kind of barely spins. So, this came with a 1-year warranty, factory warranty. We contacted warranty services, and GE said that they would get a service tech out to us a week from the day that we called. Which, a week to 14 days or something like that. So, what is happening is it will do a wash cycle and then it'll try to drain, and then when it tries to spin, it clicks really, really loud, and it doesn't really engage. And then it just stalls out, and then if I try to restart it, it starts the cycle over again. It doesn't go into spin to spin the clothes and then finish the cycle. So I had to put it directly on drain and spin to try to get it to go. And it took me 2 or 3 times of doing that just to get it to spin somewhat. And the clothes weren't wrung out very well. And so it means that I've had to put the dryer on an 80-minute cycle to get my clothes dry. And anything that I hang dry is still so wet that there's water running to the ends of the garments and saturated, so if I even lightly touch it, they'll drip. So, this is frustrating. So, I guarantee you it has something to do with the stupid electronics that's in these newer machines. And this is exactly why I say that modern appliances 99% of the time is just crap. On a 4-month-old washing machine, it already is not spinning. We never had even the slightest issue with our old one up until the last 2 or 3 years that we had it. That thing ran forever. There was 0 reliability issues. And, maybe this is just a fluke or something. I've unplugged it and then plugged it back in to try and see if it would reset, and it kind of helped a little bit, but there's something funky going on in this control panel. And I don't even know where to begin. You know, why can't we just go back to the days of simple mechanical controls that very rarely, if ever, failed us, and the machine actually did its darn job? I mean, this is planned obsolescence. I mean, there's just no other way around it. I mean, and then, people talk about like, oh, it's better because it uses less energy and it uses less water, but it's still going to cost you more in repairs. And then, probably 5-10 years down the road, this is going to have way too much wrong with it, and you're going to have to throw it out and buy a new one anyway. So how is that saving money? How is that good for the planet to use very little water or try to be efficient and all cocky when the dang thing can't even last 20 years? I mean, this is what I'm talking about, and I have so many people that want to argue that with me, and they're like, oh, but the new stuff is much more efficient, and it just does a better job, and I'm just like, no. I mean, yeah, I mean, some things are decent, but I'm telling you, some things are just pieces of crap. I mean, I'm telling you, it is ridiculous. So, yeah, so we're waiting to see if a repair technician can come out here. Thank God that it happened under warranty. But that's still not acceptable. I mean, it's not acceptable at all. And I did a lot of research on these machines. And there were a couple complaints, but it wasn't about reliability. It was about, it used less water. And some people were complaining about it being a little louder. Okay. Those things I can kind of live with. But I hadn't heard many complaints about breakdowns or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't think there's much else to say other than I am not happy. I mean, I am not happy about this at all. I mean, a brand new washing machine should not be having problems with spin cycles. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously? So, I know I'm just ranting, but, like, this is frustrating. I mean, this machine retails for just under $600. It's not even the cheapest machine out there. And, for the set, you're looking at about $1,200 to $1,300 for this set. Now, thankfully the dryer is good, but the washing machine is the one that's giving us issues right now. Now, back in some of my previous videos on these machines, I did say that I'm not worried about the dryer. It's the washing machine that I'm most concerned may have some issues. And so far, my suspicions have been correct. Because this has given us issues already. And this is not a good sign. I mean, we only had this thing 4 months. And maybe this will be a little fluke. And maybe, something was defective and they may be able to fix it and stuff. And I get it, okay? I get that there are defective parts. I get that there are things that can happen. I totally understand that. But if this continues as time goes on, and especially, once the warranty's gone, I mean, I am not going to be happy at all. Not happy. So, and there used to be a time where you got quality no matter what you paid. Now if you want, to get a quality machine, you gotta pay like, gosh, probably, $1,000, $1,500 for like a Speed Queen or something like that. And for most people, that's just not feasible. So, and it certainly wasn't for us at the time. Now, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm honestly having second guesses about, like, could I have fixed the old machine? But I mean, that old machine was so worn out that it needed to retire. I mean, it was completely worn out. I mean, it would have just been a complete mess. And then the whole cabinet of it was just rusted out, and it had leaks and stuff. So, I mean, they don't last forever, but I mean, they should last at the very least 15 years. I mean, there should be no excuse for reliability issues. And here we are in this disposable society where everything is made just to be slapped together. Not a whole lot of thought put into the longevity. And people are going through so many machines. There is no excuse for that at all. There's no excuse why we can't make freaking appliances in our own country here in the United States. There's no excuse for the lack of quality control that there can be. There's no excuse for any of it. None. Because back in the day, there wasn't a whole lot of issues with that. I mean, was there crap back then? Yes, of course. I mean, every time it's had it's good and it's bad. But it seems like more and more these days, things are made to be disposable. They're made with planned obsolescence. So, anyway, I just figured I'd give you that update. Not happy. Not happy at all with that. So, but I will have another update, once we have somebody out here to take a look at it and stuff. I mean, this electronic crap, I guarantee you on the older ones, I could replace a timer. These new ones, just, there's way too much going on. Way too much. And it's ridiculous. Why? Why can't it be simple? So I can actually get in there, see what's going on, replace the freaking timer, and call it a day. But nope. Everybody's gotta go all high efficiency electronic junk. And I just laugh at him. Really. What a flippin' joke. All in the name of saving energy, saving water, and saving the planet. Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that. Not happy. There's the model and serial number, in case you're wondering. I'm not saying that this is just junk just because it had this problem. This could just be a fluke, and we could be back up and running and go, 10 years with no more problems. I don't know. But, first impressions, or, the first year, not off to a great start. So anyway, I will shut my mouth. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. And if anybody out there has had experience with this particular GE washing machine, there's the model number, GTW465 ASN 9WW. Please let me know, because I am not happy. So, anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.